welcome to my cozy little corner of YouTube here on my floor. I thought this week we could do a little vlog and go over some recent publisher mail that I've received and do a little bit of some reading updates and just kind of talk about what I've been reading recently. I haven't done a lot of vlogs lately and I really want to get back into the swing of it, so I thought this would be a great place to start. So let's go over some of the publisher mail that I've recently received that I shared on my TikTok. I'm really active on there, but I want to be more active here on YouTube, so let's go ahead and go over it. First up, I received Hot Wax from Simon & Schuster, and I was really excited for this book. I really like Emma Rio's writing style, so I was really excited when they sent this to me. This is set in the 80s. I know it's about like a metal band, and it's got a bit of a mystery involved. This is about a father and a daughter who are going on a road trip trying to uncover the mysteries of something that was pretty traumatic that happened to them a long time ago. So I cannot wait to read this. I love her writing style and I hope I love this. I've seen some mixed reviews so far, but we'll see. And then I received Whitby. I received this from HarperCollins, and this is a mystery, which I think just sounds perfect for fall. But this is about two women who are trying to unravel a murder, and I don't know, I love a good mystery in fall, but usually they fall flat for me at the end, so I'm really hoping this will be like the perfect mystery to read this season. I also have I Am You. This was sent to me by Zando Publishing, and this is set in 1600s Netherlands, and it is about the golden age of painting. It's about a painter and her assistant, and I know that there's a bit of a love story involved, and it just sounded really good. It was giving me kind of Portrait of a Woman on Fire vibes, and I loved that movie, so I'm really curious to read this. I think this was just released. I was trying to read the arc before it came out, but I missed the mark there a little bit. Simon & Schuster also sent me Men Have Called Her Crazy in paperback. I have wanted to read this for a long time. I am like a paperback person, so I'm really glad that I got this, and I just cannot wait to read it. I don't read a ton of memoirs, but anything from the perspective of women I'm interested in, and just, you know, how society treats us and how we feel we're being perceived. I want to read those stories, so I'm really excited for this. William Morrow Books sent me I Love You Don't Die by Jade Song. I've been wanting to read her book Chlorine for the longest time, so I'm really excited to read something by her. I just haven't gotten around to Chlorine yet, but I think I'm really going to like this. This is about someone who is struggling with her thoughts of death, which she knows is like the only inevitable thing in life, and trying to grapple with just being a human and love and bills and just getting by, and I just think this sounds so good, so I cannot wait to read this. William Morrow Books also sent me A Beast Slinks Towards Beijing. This cover is so stunning and this sounds really good. This is a dark family saga that moves through the Japanese occupation of Manchuria, the Cultural Revolution, and the present day. 3 generations contend with the effects of inherited trauma and the inescapability of fate. So that sounds incredible. I also received Fetishized by Kayla Yu. She reached out to me on TikTok and asked if I wanted a copy of her book, and this is another memoir. This is a reckoning with yellow fever, feminism, and beauty, and that just really stood out to me because I am always interested in the perspectives of women and how society treats us, and this just sounds like it's going to be such a great perspective, and I cannot wait to read her thoughts and just her take on the world. And Nancy Publishing sent me I Make My Own Fun. I know this comes out in October, which is the month we're currently in, so I'm excited to read this. This is like a Notting Hill retelling almost. The sinister side of celebrity fandom is inverted in this razor-sharp debut following the descent of the world's most beloved movie star into a dark and disastrous obsession. Perfect for readers of My Sister, the Serial Killer, which I have not read, but I love Notting Hill, and if you compare it to that, I'm listening. And then Mariner Publishing also sent me She Made Herself a Monster, which I am almost finished with, and I am loving this. This is set in 1800s Bulgaria. It's about a self-proclaimed vampire slayer who is a phony, and she arrives in this new town to kind of ward them of their evil, or ward off their evil, and she meets an orphan who is desperate to leave this town because she's being blamed for a lot of the bad things that happen there, or the deaths that happen, because she was born under kind of bad circumstances. Both of her parents died the day that she was born, and people just see her as a bad omen because they're so superstitious. And so she teams up with the vampire slayer, and they are working on a plan to get her out of there. And it's been a really great journey so far. I think I only have like 60 pages left, so I'm hoping to finish this very soon. That is the publisher mail that I have, and I will check in soon. I'm about to start Monstrilio. I'm so excited for this. This is like a modern day Frankenstein retelling, and the new Frankenstein's coming out soon, so I just cannot wait to read this. This is about a mother who, after her son dies, she carves out a small piece of his lung. You know how she nurtures the lung until it gains sentience in an attempt to kind of bring her child back, but of course he comes back a little bit different, a little bit more monstrous and carnivorous, and this is just supposed to be a really weird, dark, thought-provoking horror book, and I cannot wait to read this. I think I'm going to start this tonight, and then I do have to go to work, but I'll probably pop back in here to share my fall TBR because it has some really good books on there, and I'm really excited to dive into them. I'm feeling like overwhelmed, like I have too many to get through, but hopefully, you know, we can do it and get them all read before Halloween, because that's kind of my goal with like the spookier ones. But yeah, I'm gonna unfortunately go to work and just think about this book all day until I get home. The look of the day, very comfortable, very simple, because it's freezing in my office and I didn't really care. It's a million degrees outside and it's freezing in the office, so here's what we're working with. Come here. The week is going by kind of fast and kind of slow, and I'm excited for the weekend. I'm excited to go home to Vegas this weekend and see my friends. I think it's going to be really, really nice, but it's currently Thursday, and I thought I would share my fall TBR. I've read a few of them already, but I thought I'd go over them even though I've already read them. I know I talked about this a little bit already, but I'm about 50 pages into Monstrilio and I'm loving it so far, so I'm really excited to keep going and, you know, see what happens next and give a full review on it. I read both of these already. This was kind of like my start to my fall TBR. I read Practical Magic because I love the movie, but the book was very, very different from the movie. It still had that kind of whimsical element, but it didn't have as much of the whimsy as the movie. I probably won't finish the series. I don't think I'll be reading any more in the series. I did enjoy it. I just didn't love it as much as I had hoped. I also finally read The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. That name is so long, it always trips me up, but I actually thought this was really cute. I'm not a big romance reader, but this was just like the perfect, cute, witchy fall read. The book I'm the most excited for is Buffalo Hunter Hunter by Stephen Graham Jones. I read The Only Good Indians by him last year, and I absolutely loved that book. I think he's an incredible writer, and I just love how he blends folk horror with this literary writing style. And this one is about vampires and revenge, and it's set in the American West, and that just sounds incredible. I love anything with vampires. So I've also got Kafka on the Shore by Murakami. I don't know that this is necessarily a fall read, but it does have a lot more kind of surrealist elements that I felt like would be really fun to read. I might save this one for like November. Like I'll probably not read it during spooky season, but I think, I don't know, I read Norwegian Wood by Murakami and I really enjoyed it. And I've been wanting to read another one by him, and this one seems to be a favorite amongst many people, so I'm really curious to see how it's different. It seems to be a totally different writing style and totally different genre, so I'm curious about this one. For spooky season, I have The Woman in White. This is another one that I want to read in October. This is kind of like the OG Victorian horror that a lot of our modern horror stems from. And so I've had this on my list for a long time, and I'm just finally about to get around to it, so we'll see how it goes. I hope it's really good. I don't know many people who have read it, but I'm excited to see what it's about. Excuse you. What are you doing? And then I'm gonna try to get through the arcs that I've already talked about, as many of them as I can. That's what I'm reading this fall, and I'm really, really excited for fall reading. Now I have to go to work, so I'll check in later. Here is my work outfit today. Looks a little bit gloomier outside. I think it's gonna be a little bit cooler, but when I say cooler, I mean like 80 degrees, so not the best, but I'll take it. So a few days have passed since my last vlog entry, and I did go to Vegas and have the bachelorette party with my friends, and it was such a beautiful day. We did high tea at this gorgeous little restaurant. It was just decorated so cute. It had flowers and teapots everywhere, and I did come home with a little teapot of my own. Poppies are my favorite, so I had to get this. It's like a little teapot with a matching cup, and then I got the tea that I had as well. This is a green tea with lavender, lemon balm, and rose. It's so good, but it knocks me out. I have a few sips and I'm ready for bed. So this has been really nice, and it was just such a beautiful day, and I'm just so grateful to have been able to spend that time with my friends, and I can't wait to celebrate my friend's wedding. I just got my outfit for her wedding in the mail, and I'm so excited to wear it and just be there to celebrate with her. And it's just crazy. Someone that I've known for so long. We met in the 4th grade, and now she's getting married, and it's exciting to see. It's really beautiful, and yeah, I just wanted to share what I got, and I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna post some fall book recommendations soon, so maybe stay tuned for that. But anyway, bye!